Hi fifth graders, it's Plover here from the Westport River Watershed Alliance, and we are here in the dunes. We're going to learn about the food chain and all the creatures in the food chain. A food chain is how living things get energy, so they can either make their own, and those are called producers, or they consume other things to get their energy, so those are called consumers. So all living things have a spot within the food chain, and those are called the trophic levels.
The trophic levels can be easily visualized and understood by looking at this trophic levels pyramid. You can see the energy from the bottom trophic level move up the pyramid to the tertiary consumers that require a lot of energy to live.
Primary consumers are the creatures that eat the producers, so that would be an insect. The secondary consumers are the ones that eat the primary consumers, so that would be something like a bird. And now there's a tertiary level, which could be something like a coyote.
This food chain will help show what I previously said about the producers and the consumers. Again, the producers such as the plants are at the bottom, and the tertiary consumers such as the coyote are at the top.
So now we're going to start and look at some examples of living things from the food chains here in the dunes. This is a barometer earth star. This is a decomposer. Decomposers break down dead things and they can turn them into energy for them to live. Here are some examples of producers that you can find here in the dune. So as you may remember from the past video, the cranberry. So the cranberry may look a little more red from the previous video. So you can see it is winter time. In wintertime, some producers have a tough time holding on to their leaves, but other plants like the pitch pine here, they can hold on to their leaves and continue to produce energy throughout the winter. So we found this little insect inside of this pitch pine branch. That would be a primary consumer. They do eat the producers. Here is a skunk pelt. This would be a great example of a secondary consumer. They do like to eat little bugs and insects, just like the one we just found in the pitch pine branch. Tertiary consumers are the creatures that require the most energy, so they'll eat all living things from all different trophic levels. So right here we have some coyote tracks that we found in the dunes, and other tertiary consumers that you can find in the dunes are things such as skunks and fox. So now that we've seen examples from all trophic levels in the dunes and how they're all connected, we can see that if something is off in one level, it can affect the other. An example of that is if there is a lot of available food for the deer population will then boom, and the deer will then eat all the producers, and there will be less food available for the deer, and then the deer population will then decline. Another problem that can disrupt the balance of food chains is when a creature from another place is introduced and the native creatures have to compete for their food in space, and that can cause creatures to become extinct. Thank you, 5th grade, for coming and learning about the dunes and the food chains, and we look forward to learning with you next time.